you want to go chase a bag instead of chase the game.
Mm-hmm.
Chase the game. The game got the bag. Don't chase the bag. The bag ain't got the game.
Mm-hmm.
Chase the game.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of CTG, the final episode of the season, but we are still doing more episodes after the Super Bowl, but this will be the final of the 25-26 NFL season going into Super Bowl 60, right? Super Bowl 60, that's
crazy.
Which is insane, man. Super Bowl 50 back in the day. I remember watching that. Hey, represent. I want to give a quick shout out to Altura, one of our sponsors, Altura, with the non-alcoholic drinks, as well as Dubby. Dubby is an energy drink. So y'all go ahead and look. I'll throw in the link down below in the description. But the discount code is Chase the Game, all caps, one word. Chase the Game is a 10% discount. Go check it out. It's clean energy. You want some caffeine, you want some pre-workout, you name it, they got it. So, and they got some cool gear too. But we'll get into the intros and everything. We got Live to Amuse just showed up. We had some technical difficulties, but we got him rocking and rolling. Oh, look at that. Check out that pink cup that's got to be his girl's. I hope it's
Wifey's.
not his.
Wifey's cup.
Wifey's, yeah. We got Nigel Somerville, Lehigh legend. Then we got up in the right corner, AJ Mount Pleasant Hall of Famer, Adam Johns. And then, of course, we got the Danny D with the updates, and then he's going to bring some long shots as well. But let's make sure you guys like and subscribe to the show. Helps us out making some good content, and then we can maybe do a little surprise or prize or whatever when we get to a certain number. But we'll get right into it. Danny D, I know you got some good updates. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the NFL world. So let's get right into it. What we looking at, Danny D?
Thanks, Chase. And before I get into it, I want to say this segment is presented by Dubby. Get on their website.
Yeah.
Chase the Game, all caps, is the discount code. You get a 10% discount. All right,
Let's go, baby.
Anyways, here's the news, everybody. So Mike LaFleur, not Matt LaFleur, Mike LaFleur to the Arizona Cardinals. We got Clint Kubiak to the Las Vegas Raiders. We got Jesse Minter, head coach of the Baltimore Ravens now. We got Bismillah, Alhamdulillah. We have Robert Salah to the Titans. And we have, I don't know how to say the last name because I haven't heard it yet, but it's Matt Nagy? Nagy?
Yep, Matt Nagy.
He's now the OC for the New York Giants. So, Matt, come through for us. We need you. Anyways, that is the news for now. We're going to get into Super Bowl stuff. We're going to get into long shots. Stay tuned. And this was presented by Dubby.
Hey, let's go. Got to get your energy drinks. And also, Altura. Don't forget them too. Well, we'll kind of look into, before we get into the predictions and the long shots, I want to look at the year as a whole. We've got some awards. I mean, obviously, we got the Pro Bowl going on, the flag football game going on right now. I know Nigel was watching it a little bit. I thought it was crazy. I thought it was a joke, but I was very shocked to see Shadur Sanders making the Pro Bowl out of all the quarterbacks. But you know what? If he did his thing, but it was very surprising just because he played only a few games and made the Pro Bowl. But good for him making it his rookie year. I mean, at the end of the day, what really is the Pro Bowl anymore? I mean, you be considered it used to be like actually mean something, I guess, when it was like almost winning what's it called back in the day, like not conference player of the year, but
I would say
All
back
Pro.
then it used
All
to
Pro.
be.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. All Pro.
I would say it was closer to being All Pro, but I feel like it was comparable to being like an All Star now, and being a Pro Bowl and an All Star and like the NBA is worlds apart now. It's worlds apart now, so it's totally different now. It's just like they just ask people, like Justin Fields said no. Like they just ask anybody now. Like it doesn't even matter. Like Joe Burrow, they asked Joe Burrow on a Sunday, and they play their game today. So he literally flew in yesterday, and now he's about to play today. Like
I mean, it's
they're
flag
just
football,
asking
so
people. Yeah, it's
it's
just
gotta
7-on-7.
be.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's gotta be. Like, I mean, it's fun, right? But then there's gotta be some. It's interesting. I was watching. Who was it talking about? My buddy Jack Bresenham, JB, huge Steelers fan. He sent me a video. He's been sending me Steelers stuff nonstop about Mike McCarthy and just Pittsburgh. He even jokingly said, he was like, "What if we re-signed George Pickens or whatever?" And I was like, "Dude, I thought you guys. What's the rumors about you guys wanting a fresh start? Like, what?
Yeah.
That's get out of here." And then you're talking about bringing back Aaron Rodgers. Like, come on now. Anyways, he was sending a bunch of Pro Bowl stuff because it's that time of year. He was sending all these Steelers Pro Bowls, and it was back when like Ben Roethlisberger, it was Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, and it was just sending like highlights of those Pro Bowls back in the day. And that was probably like right at the cutoff. I would say like when it was in Arizona, it was kind of light, but when it left Hawaii, it was like it became not really much of a football
Yeah,
game,
100%,
you know?
100%.
So, but anyways, we'll get into speaking of awards and stuff this season. I wanted to kind of get our predictions. I know the announcement of MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, Rookie, Offense and Defense, Comeback Player of the Year, Coach of the Year, all that good stuff is going to be announced on Thursday. I wanted to go ahead and jump in and make some predictions on who we think is going to become the. We got MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie, Defensive Rookie, and then Comeback Player of the Year and Coach of the Year. Now, I have some ideas for Coach of the Year, but the Comeback Player one is tough because I'm like, oh, shit. I'm trying to think of all the players that were injured that came back. But I don't know who wants to take off or take first. We could go start off doing MVP and go around the horn. Instead of just going through all of them.
Yeah,
That'd be a lot.
let's do that.
So I guess we can let. I'll go first. I'll say my MVP. My MVP this year. I know I want to pick a Panthers player because I'm a fan, but it's like it's hard to do that because like it wasn't like a Cam Newton year where it was like obvious MVP. For the Panthers, but I mean, I would have to say really the Rams, Matthew Stafford. That's who I'm going with the MVP. Now, I don't think he's the favorite. He's been the favorite for the majority of the year. I don't know. It's interesting to see. I mean, it's happened in the past, but to see a team the quarterback that doesn't make it to the Super Bowl win the MVP. I would honestly like to see someone other than a quarterback to win it, but I'm being realistic here, and that's what's going to happen as a quarterback that is going to win it. I know Jonathan Taylor was up there in the top 5 for a little bit of part of the season, but then they fell off and he didn't really do much. But I'm saying Matthew Stafford. All right, Nigel, who are you thinking MVP?
Yeah, I mean it's got to be Matthew Stafford. I think the more that we saw Drake May play in the playoffs, I think the more we realized it was Matthew Stafford. So yeah, I think it's got to be Matthew Stafford just based on the year he had. He's getting older, and plus like Matthew Stafford. There's no question. It's Matthew Stafford.
Okay, not Sam Darnold. Obviously, Drake May. You said what you said about him, but
it's
enough.
Matthew Stafford. Yeah. It was close. I think it was close about 4 weeks ago, before the playoffs started. Either way, but I think once the playoffs kind of made their course, it was kind of obvious who was the MVP of the league, I think.
Okay, fair enough. All right, AJ, who you thinking is winning MVP?
I mean, I'd love to see Drake May too, but I'm with you guys here. I get the quarterback take, but it is, the toughest position to play. I think that's why they win it. They are the captain. That's the leader of the team. That's the general. So I think that's why quarterbacks win Heisman, MVP. I think they do the voting a couple weeks ago, but like in the middle of the playoffs, maybe it's like after wild card. You guys don't have to fact check me on that. And I think it's definitely between the two, but I think just because Stafford's the veteran, this may be his last year. He may have one more. Drake May had a really easy schedule this year if you look back on it. And I think stats wise, Stafford's a little past him. So I think Stafford's going to pull away with this one.
Yeah, just what he's done with the Rams this year is kind of crazy to think about, and how he's been in the league for so long, back when he was even with Detroit, Danny
He
D,
does
I
have
want to
better
hear who you
receivers,
think.
though.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. A lot better. I mean, he did have Megatron, but that is one receiver versus.
He had two number ones this year, basically.
Yeah, I would say.
Best red zone receiver in football in the past, 5-6 years.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the record for most 1 yard, or he's got, I think he was third in the NFL with most 1 yard touchdowns. Adams was not but Danny D, who you thinking is getting MVP?
Well, everyone said Matt Stafford, so I don't want to say that. So I think it's going to be. I think it's gonna be Drake May, dude. Like they're gonna give it to the young kid, Myers Park. You know what I'm saying? Native to North Carolina. I think Drake May had a great season. He had an easy schedule, but hey, who cares? You know what I'm saying?
You're
He
right.
still won the games. He still did what he had to do.
That's true.
There are guys in his position who would have folded, but hey, when we're talking about the most valuable player, like Adam was saying, he's the general. He wins the games. So, I honorable mention Sam Darnold. He's the man. But I think I don't want to go Stafford as I think he's going to get it, but I think it's going to be if it's not Stafford, it's going to be Drake May.
I like it. Something different. We can always count on Danny D with something different. I'd live to amuse. What we looking at? What you thinking? Who's going to be the MVP?
Drizzy, baby.
Really? Okay,
Love
you're
it.
saying Drake too. Okay.
I think he's the favorite,
Drizzy
right?
the mogul. Drizzy the mogul. Called it in week 5, week 6. Easy schedule, but just like Danny D said, you got to perform. And the points,
Yes,
the
sir.
efforts, the numbers, everything added up to it. I mean, just the wide receivers, just like you said before, AJ, like his receivers weren't as good as the Matthew Stafford receivers, and he still made it happen. And so I just, the fact that he got far, he made it all the way to the Super Bowl. Say what you may, but he's there. And he did everything necessary it took. And so I mean, he's been the favorite for me, or be honest with you, since mid-season. So I think it's going to go to Drake May, but I can understand if they don't give it to him, because we've been seeing a couple things happen where people have been hating on the Pats lately. So, which I know we're talking about, but we'll see.
I've been hating on the Pats, yeah. But
yeah, facts.
Well,
Yeah, Danny D.
You're a New York fan. It makes sense, but
you saw Robert Kraft didn't get into
Crazy, man.
the
me and
ballot
AJ
either.
talked about it a little bit, but we'll wait for the segment to go deep into that conversation.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. So, all right. So that's the MVP. Then we'll move around to the Offensive Player of the Year. Honestly, this one's tough because I'm thinking of Offensive Rookie of the Year. I have Offensive Rookie of the Year, but
I can go first if you want an idea.
You go ahead.
Yeah, so I
first
think this one kind of feeds into the last question. I think this one's almost, for me, I think it might be easier than last question. I think it's got to be Puka Nakua's got to be the offensive player of the year. I think he his numbers actually don't make sense. So I think from a non-quarterback perspective, he put up running back-esque numbers with just the amount of yards and touchdowns he had. So I think it's got to be Puka for the offensive MVP, and that's why Matthew Stafford in full, I think, should win the MVP, because they both were just kind of dominating hand in hand this year.
I like that. I know who I want and who I just thought of as Offensive Player of the Year, and that's JSM. Freaking, it came to my head because you were talking about numbers and ridiculous numbers, and I was like, who had the best numbers? I was like, JSM, dude. And he's playing in the Super Bowl and ended up going crazy in the NFC Championship game. I mean, how many passing yards Sam Darnold have? Like over 300, 360 something, 345. That's
Yep.
it's crazy. I was doubting him and saying Sam Darnold's gonna choke and stuff, but I think that's who's gonna win Offensive Player of the Year. We can do kind of like a reverse live to amuse. Who you thinking is gonna be Offensive Player of the Year?
I'm with you, Chase. JSN, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great call out, in my opinion. I think he's in a great spot to get it. He's been showing out. Now, the last couple weeks were kind of slowed down a bit, but honestly, if you look at the entire season as a whole, especially for me as a gambling motherfucker, it's just been that man was a wagon all season. So it's like I look at stuff like that. But just all in all, man, like, and to have a team and have a quarterback like Sam Darnold turn it up this year, I think he's in a good spot to get it. So I'm with you, Chase, on that for sure.
I like it. What about you, Danny D?
I'm gonna have to go unconventional answer. All right, I know you like unconventional answers, CTG. I'm going to have to go with the guy that bails out Josh Allen consistently when Josh Allen's throwing picks. Who's getting down the field? James Cook. Guy by the name of James Cook out of Buffalo. Hey, you guys are talking about numbers. He puts up numbers every single year.
Yes, he does. He does.
He's consistent 6 yards, 10 yards, 8 yards, 20 yards, 8 yards. He'll get you down the field. So if we're talking about an offensive guy that I want on my team, it's that guy. So
leading rusher right there. That's a great pick. It's a great pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I had him on fantasy. He helped me out a lot. What about you, AJ? Who you thinking?
All day I was thinking about it, and the two names is the two y'all have already mentioned, Puka or JSN. Since we went 2-1, I might as well just side with Nigel here, and I'll go with Puka. I think either one of them deserves it.
Yeah.
Puka, I mean, he shares targets with another really good guy and still threw up crazy numbers. And, that dude's just hard to guard. But, I mean, guys, either one I think could see. James Cook, I like that pick. Don't mind a running back, James Cook, Jonathan Taylor, one of those. But I think with the Colts fall off, that kind of hurt him. So I'm going to go with Puka Nacua.
Is he confirmed to get on a date with Sweeney?
I don't know. I saw that somewhere on Twitter, I think.
He
tweeted it.
If he's confirmed a date and it's confirmed and it's actually happening, he'll get MVP.
Bro, I was watching. I'm watching
okay.
the Pro Bowl stuff right now. He
like
cut his hair. He has short hair now, so I don't know what that means, but it means something. It means something.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's like Samson can't cut the hair.
Well, yeah. What did I saw at the beginning or mid-season? Was it mid-season? Was he married before and he got divorced?
No, I think he just had a fiance or something.
Fiance or whatever.
Puka? I think she cheated on him or something like that.
Yeah. So I watched this Pat McAfee show and I was like, that's when I was like learning of it, and they were talking about how he's been kind of going off, and it was like the next like 6 weeks he had like crazy games, and it was like maybe that's a little bit of gasoline to the fire, getting things going. But that kind of brings me to the next award, Defensive Player of the Year. This one, it's easy. I mean, I think.
Talk about it. Do we have to?
Yeah. Do we need to talk about it? Sack record.
I don't think we.
You can just say Myles Garrett. We can just go.
Myles Garrett's winning it. That
if you get the sack record, it needs to be a lock. A sack record makes it a lock. Yeah.
Yeah.
No question.
I mean,
honorable mention, Brian Burns.
Brian Burns. Okay, he was leading the league at one point in sacks.
Honorable mention, Will Anderson Jr. That's an honorable
mention. Yeah.
He was.
Or same team, but Al Shire. What's his name?
Aziz Al Shire. He's a dog.
Aziz Al Shire. Beast.
Daniil Hunter was balling too. Yes. That defense. Stingley's up there. Stingley's a good player. They got
that
good
defense carried them for sure.
Last year, getting the back end. They're good.
Okay, so this is the one I was really. These two I was really more wanting.
These
to
are
talk
easy.
About.
Yeah,
These are
the
easy.
offensive player, the offensive one's easy chaser.
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
That's easy.
I think it should be Travion Henderson.
You're
The reason why,
out of your mind, brother.
Out of your mind.
the reason why
Yeah,
I think it's
just
Travion Henderson is
this
This
because
is gonna be a take right here.
he played in the national championship at Ohio the previous year, and now he's playing
Stacks
for the
team.
Super Bowl. Now
he's on good
got.
teams. He's on good teams. Ohio State got money. The Patriots,
I mean,
the Patriots good.
the universe works in mysterious ways, but he gets put in a situation where he wins games, and it's like you coming from Ohio State, winning a national championship. I'm sorry, but that's pretty badass to get both. If he ends up winning the Super Bowl, I think, but I don't know. I mean, I think he deserves it. That's why I said I didn't say that's who is going to win. So that's my take on that. I think T-Mac gets it. Let's go, baby.
Okay.
T-Mac.
Wait, so T-Mac is your
T-Mac, baby.
So
That's
what?
my
So
pick.
where Travion
Okay.
Henderson come from? That's who you think should win.
I said he should
No.
win. He should win.
Well, to your
Should.
point, I'd say in that national championship game, I think Judkins.
You said no.
I think Judkins scored like 3 touchdowns in that game. So if anybody should win Offensive Rookie of the Year by your book, it should be Judkins because he fucking put Ohio State in his back that game. I mean, he is a dog though. He is a dog. He's gonna be a really good. They would have that backfield. I think in like 3 years, it's probably gonna be like a Josh Allen, James Cook esque backfield. Like, they're gonna be really good. They're gonna be good.
Yeah. I put a future bet at the beginning of the season on Offensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year, and I put Ashton Genty as Offensive Rookie of the Year, and then Abdul Carter as Defensive Player.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah.
Okay. All right. Who y'all think is gonna be Offensive Rookie of the Year? Nigel, I'll let you
It's
go
Tet.
first.
It's Tet.
Tet.
He's a baller. We made the playoffs with him. He's a 1,000-yard receiver. Like, it's a dog.
I love it.
You get a guy like that.
We need it.
7th overall pick. He did everything that we needed him to. All we got to do now is, I don't know if we're going over mock drafts in this episode, but I saw a few that kind of excited me for next year. But it's definitely Tet for sure.
What do we got? What pick do we have? Like the
19.
Or 18? I think the 19.
19.
Yeah, 19.
We'll cover that next podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll jump in there.
We'll do
We got
a
some
rundown
time.
there.
We got some time before that.
Mm.
AJ, what you rocking with?
Well,
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I don't like how you started the segment and said I'd love a Panther to win MVP, and then you mentioned another name when it comes around to Rookie of the Year. When we got a clear winner, here.
Unbelievable.
You know,
Unbelievable.
So I said T-Mac. That's who I'm thinking is going to.
that's you ended it with
Kellen
that.
Panther,
At
baby.
first, when you said Henderson, I was like, "Come on, bro." But
I had to dangle the answer a little bit.
dangle the carrot.
Dangle
the carrot.
Came in, had to be a receiver one. He's helped save Bryce's career. He's the number one guy to go to. Made big plays to help us make the playoffs as well. I'm glad we got a good first pick. So T-Mac. The only other one I can see is Mbuka, but I think T-Mac passed him at the end of the season.
I like it. All right, Danny D. I got an idea, but who's your prediction on Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Jackson Dart. And why?
I figured.
You ask why?
Why?
Because you're a Giants
Talk
fan.
about an improved.
Yeah.
Listen. I know there's a lot of Panthers fans in here,
Yeah,
and I understand T-Mac had a great season. I had him on fantasy. I love T-Mac.
Go pick up.
But we're talking about the general. We're talking about the guy that runs the team. And we're talking about a New York football team. So you're coming in as a rookie. You're running a New York football team. Dude, that's pressure. And he's got to stop leading with his head, and he's got to stop doing some things, but at least that's courage. He's not like shying away from hits. I like a quarterback like a Baker Mayfield who can hit a guy. But anyways, I like Jackson Dart to get it. He's my boy next season when everyone's healthy. He's going to lead us to the promised land. Thank you.
I love it. All right, Live to Amuse. Who you thinking? Who you going with?
I'm not thinking. I know the answer.
Oh,
Just got in.
this guy.
Just got word.
You got it.
Just
Got the
word
call.
from the higher ups.
Ready.
I also
Alright,
know
who?
who's going to be the MVP, and it's nobody that anyone mentioned on this call as well. But that's a whole nother topic.
Whoa.
The The call is Ted's going to be the rookie of the year. Yeah,
Let's go,
course.
baby.
Ted's going to get it. Ted's going to get it, dude. I just got the call in today. He's going to get it.
Put your money on Tet, baby.
He's going to get it. They'll announce it in a couple days, literally on the 2-3 days.
Thursday.
Look at it.
Thursday. They're gonna announce it. All right, we'll hold you to it. We'll clip this. Live to amuse. All right,
It's happening. Book it.
I love it. I love it. Well, who's the MVP then? Who was the
I see him, but it's anyone said on the call.
no? Oh, that's crazy.
You're not gonna give us a little
Gatekeeping.
We'll see then, I guess, huh? Gatekeeping
tidbit?
the
No
secrets.
tidbit? No tidbit for the boys.
If you don't say it on the pod, then we can't clip it when it
Let's
happens.
just say that he lost out in the first round.
That's Trevor
Josh
Lawrence.
Allen?
What are you talking about? Nah,
Nah, he didn't
Josh
lose in the
Allen.
first round, did he?
Josh. Nah, who you talking about?
They lose in the first round.
No.
He's a quarterback receiver. Why is it like a secret? Like I don't understand this.
I'm like trying to think now. I'm like,
You have to have a
who could
clip,
it
man.
be?
You got to clip farm.
Bryce Young.
Yeah, what? Yeah, Bryce
Young.
Young. Bryce Young.
Oh man! All right, well, let's move on to defensive rookie of the year. I think Abdul Carter is a good candidate. I put money on him, so I'm gonna go with that. Abdul Carter, who's you guys got something different? What are you shaking your head, AJ? Who you got?
Oh, Nick E. I don't know. I can't pronounce his last name. I think it's Ian Murray or something. I'm just gonna say Nick E. That's what everyone calls him. Thank you, Nigel. South Carolina guy. Dude, he's a key to their defense, and he's played great in the playoffs as well. It carried over. He's the one that chewed out Tyreek Woolen after his, dumbass penalty on the sideline. I'm like, man, you got a rookie chewing you out. You know he's a leader of that defense, and his stats alone. I mean, that dude, he was strapping up Devontae Adams too. So.
Yeah, I was actually going to be my pick. I think the favorite is Carson Soringer from the Browns. I think he'll probably end up getting it, but I think the best defensive rookie, not even the best defensive rookie, probably a top 3 safety in the league this year, has been Nick Umenyiori from Seattle. My high school coach actually coached him in high school for his last 2 years too, so I know he's
no shit.
coached well.
What school?
Kid flies around. Plus he's like at Irmo in South Carolina. So
Okay.
he's a dog. I know that he's in South Carolina too. So he's a good player. I think he improved. I mean, that defense has always been kind of crazy, but I think he gave him an identity, just being so versatile in the back end. It's got to be him in Seattle.
I like it.
Yeah, I know. Buddy, I went to college with. He's a GA at USC, and he said he was just an animal at practice. Animal on game day. Just a great leader for the team. So he wasn't surprised that he's been lighting it up.
Yeah, 100%. I knew how my coach was, coaching in North Carolina, but I know guys who we knew had a chance to actually do something like their practice animal. So I'm sure he's a dog all the time. He's got to win it.
All right, I like it. I mean, I'm rooting for him. All right, Danny, who you saying?
Dude, I gotta go with my guy. I gotta go with my boy. He doesn't pray to God, he prays to Allah. It's Abdul Carter. And you know why? I mean, he had like half a sack, but I'm pretty sure, and don't fact check me on this, but I'm pretty sure he led the league in pressures at one point. And that's pretty important. At least he's getting to the quarterback. So for me, I think he's going to have an explosive second year. I love him. Bismillah.
All right, we'll live to amuse. What are we rocking with?
The answer is Carson.
Carson. Brown
I don't know
okay.
how to say his last name, so I'm just going to
I wasn't going to try to say it.
I wasn't going to try to say it, but it's going to be Carson.
Yeah, the guy on the Browns.
And since I left everyone on a cliffhanger for the MVP, I will tell you guys who the MVP will be at the end of the show, so you got to watch all the way till the end.
All right, tune in for the MVP, the lock. All right, for comeback player of the year, I mean, there's literally only one person that I'm thinking of, CMC.
Yeah.
So, I mean, unless you guys got someone different, I think CMC is winning that one.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. CMC's got that.
Yeah. All right.
I
Coach
really
of the
don't know.
year.
I would like to see who he's up against, but I'm sure the odds are crazy.
Oh yeah.
It's probably
Let me
he
answer that
deserves it.
question for you right now. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's
he
got to be
deserves it.
C&D.
I mean,
Aiden Hutchinson, Stephon Diggs, Trevor Lawrence, and Dak Prescott. So it's gonna be CMC.
Yeah.
It's gonna be CMC.
Yeah.
Hutch did have a good year though.
CMC, yeah, the answer is CMC.
CMC,
I just got
yeah.
word in.
I mean, I like, yeah. They let you know. They let you know. You got him on speed dial, huh?
Yeah, dude. This is where I hear y'all, and this is where the plays are coming in.
All right. So, coach of the year. I have my prediction. I think it's Mike Vrabel. Plain and simple, what he's doing with Patriots. Yeah, okay. They had an easy schedule, easy path to the Super Bowl. You being a Super Bowl coach, you look at any other Super Bowl coaches that made it to the Super Bowl, they are great coaches. No coach just kind of stumbled to the Super Bowl. So I think that
Apparently
dude
not.
deserves it.
Apparently, Bill Belichick just stumbled in the six. So.
Bill Belichick
Eight
did
of 'em.
stumble to the Super Bowl.
This guy, there it is.
I will say,
those massholes are gonna come after you, Danny.
Are we gonna
D.
talk about that now? Are we gonna talk about that now? Can we talk about that now? Actually,
Let's do it. Let's talk about. Let's get the who's thinking. What coach is winning the coach
Mike
of the year?
Vrabel.
Yeah,
Mike Vrabel. Yeah.
Nah.
First year head
Nah,
coach
I'm
Super
going-
Bowl.
Nah.
Mike McDonald. Is it McDonald or McDonald? I think it's McDonald, right?
McDonald is Seahawks guy. McDonald. McDonald.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he took Sam Darnold first year with Seattle. That defense is phenomenal. I think it's gonna be one of the two in the Super Bowl, and I think it should always be a coach of the year should always be one of the two in the Super Bowl.
That's
But
a great point.
I agree.
Just
Toughest division.
That's a great take.
His toughest division all year, and won the division,
That
and
is
then
true.
continue to win in the playoffs and shut people up about them, choking in the playoffs. So second year coach, he's 38.
I think too. Is this his second year being a head coach for the Seahawks?
Yeah. So there's a clip actually at the beginning of last year where he's at their camp and he says, "It's a viral video." He's like, this time, or not this time. He's like February NFC Championship in Seattle. It's 30 degrees, and he's like predicting the future. And it was a viral clip going around before the NFC Championship.
Well, I think
took him 2 years, but
I think even to Adam's point, like Vrabel was a hell of a coach for the Titans, so it's not like we didn't know he could coach. But I think you got to give it to the Seahawks just in terms of like us. This is not what we expected. Like I think we all knew like Vrabel took the Titans. The Titans were a 1 seed like 7-8 years ago. So he's a good coach. But I think that's a great point, Adam. It's a great point. You just made me change my answer. It's a great point.
okay. So I guess we're kind of split a little bit with this Mike Vrabel versus Mike
Donald. I've heard people say McDonald on TV. So.
I heard McDonald.
The head coach for the
McDonald.
Seahawks, man. He knows.
Whatever. The head coach of the Seahawks. That's what we're talking
No
about.
disrespect.
No disrespect, because he's gonna win coach of the year if Mike Vrabel doesn't win it. But
the Super Bowl.
that kind of you said, and he's gonna win the Super Bowl. Oh, a little early prediction here. Uh oh.
Maybe.
Well, all right. Well, let's get into those predictions because I know Roger Goodell had a press conference, and I want to kind of bring this up. He has I'll put the picture or whatever of his little tweet, but I was watching it last night, and they had a question about the officials, and he was saying the officials are great. They were great this year. It's a hard job, and I was like, bro, you cannot tell me you're saying that for real. Like you really truly believe that, because it's like so many people talk about how the officials have been the worst ever. It's been
Can't
the
say
worst
your
ever
employees
this year.
suck on TV, man. Come on now.
Yeah, well, I guess, I mean, but the contracts are up in May, so it's like they got to get new refs, or they're going to re-sign these same refs that are mistaken. And it's like, I don't know, I get where you're coming from, but like maybe own it a little bit. Dude, this dude would not answer a damn question. He would just freaking go on and on about just random stuff. Like, I was thinking about, he talked about someone asked about the Bill Belichick and what, like, why he thought that he didn't get the first ballot Hall of Fame inductee or whatever. And Roger was like saying that, what was he saying? He wouldn't even answer the question, bro. He was like, the NFL and the Hall of Fame are two separate entities. The NFL has nothing to do with who goes in the Hall of Fame. So they do a great job of deciding who is inducted and stuff. And he just literally beat around the question. And I was like,
Yeah, they
that's
did a
crazy.
great job.
Yeah, I mean, he went on, and I was watching about that. He got asked that question like 3 times. So I kind of see how kind of avoid that. But it is crazy that Robert Kraft is not making the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, but Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft should be first ballot Hall of Famers, 100% for owner. And Bill Belichick, in my opinion, I think not only head coach but GM as well, because he took on that GM role and he did both. And I think that is even more of, it's more crazy to think about that he was able to do all that. But and then
I'm gonna
Kraft,
rock
in the
with
Super Bowl
Danny's
again.
take. I'm gonna rock with Danny's take of last week with the resume just not being done. Like Belichick could always go back to the NFL. Maybe that's why I didn't want to give him that. Kraft's in the Super Bowl this year. Like his resume is not complete. But like when is the owner's resume complete? When they're dead, like when they sell the team. Like
it is funny you say that.
Yes, when they're dead.
yeah.
Like it's dead serious too.
He's still paid on it when it does happen.
Nobody is talking about that. Everyone's talking about how they're spreading this negative takes about how, like, oh, the Flake Gate or the Spy Gate or, Danny D, oh, he got Tom Brady. Nobody's saying that shit, but, like, I don't know. I think the take is, like, he's still coaching. Nobody is talking about that, the fact that he is still a coach. So it's interesting. And then Robert Kraft, I mean, has there not been owners that still own the team been put in the Hall of Fame as an owner?
I really don't know.
Or am I just tripping? Yeah, I don't know the answer to that.
I didn't even know they got Hall of Fame.
Whatever. Honestly, that's funny you say that because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, shit. When they put up the Robert Kraft not making it, I'm like, oh, I didn't know owners could make it. But I'm like, if any owners should make it, Robert Kraft should make it. Out of all the owners,
you're a billionaire.
but,
How much more pats on the back do you need?
Yeah, facts. That's true. Oh man, I'm sure he gets, especially being the owner of Patriots, bro. I know those massholes worship Robert Kraft. But anyways, all right. Well, let's get into the Super Bowl because that's what we're here for, and the biggest game of the year is at the end of the week on a Sunday at 6:30. I'm super excited. I really hope it's a close game and not like leaning one way or another. I'm not going to say my predictions just yet, but I think what I've heard is the Seahawks are the favorited, but I mean, I don't know. We'll get into the numbers. We'll live to amuse. But and then we got to get into the Danny D's long shots after. But I have a pick in my head that I want to kind of hold on to for right now because I think if I'm going to let you two, because I think I know what you guys are going to guess, and I'm going to let you guys pick. But right now, I want to say that the record right now for the correct games guessed of the winner, whatever, out of all three of me, Nigel, and AJ, out of 35 games, Nigel has guessed 15 correct. Adam, AJ has guessed 19 correct. And your boy has guessed 20. So, right now it's a tight.
Chase the game, dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We chasing the games over here, baby. We're chasing the games. Now, I still got 15 wrong, but 20 out of 35, I feel like it's looking good. And I went 4 for 4. Obviously, I want to throw that out there. I went 4 for 4. So, that was a couple weeks back. Oh yeah, give me some. Yeah, clap it up. Yeah. All right, so I'll let Nigel go first because I know he loves going first. I want him to go first and make his prediction. Yeah, Lehigh legend.
Yeah.
Lehigh legend.
I'll go first.
Yeah, let's
I would love to
go.
go first, but I'll go first because I'm happy to oblige to the people who pay my bills. Um, I'd say
Bills.
it's kind of got to be a little easy. You got to go Seahawks here. They're going to be wearing their all dark outfits. I know that record isn't too good in those things, but I think the Seahawks win here with their defense. I think it's just too much for Drake May too early on. I think if you asked me this question with this game with a fourth year or a fifth year Drake May, I'd probably say yeah, the Patriots. But it's second year Drake May, so I think second, third year Drake May. I think you kind of have to give it to Sam Browner, who it just feels like this is their year. That defense, they arguably have the offensive player of the year on their team with Jackson Smith and Jigba. Sam Darnold's balling. That defense is lights out, so you kind of just have to give it to them. If they can run the ball, just play good defense, that's what they can do. And I think it's got to be Seahawks. Let's go Seahawks. Seahawks 31, Patriots 17 here.
Ooh, okay. Kind of a little bit of difference there. Okay. Well, then my next question: which team scores first and how?
Yeah, I think you got to go a Kenneth Walker screen pass. They're going to be inside the 40, and the Seahawks score first on their third drive.
Screen pass to Kenneth
Third
Walker.
drive.
Yeah, the
Boring
second
ass
drive's
game.
second drive's gonna be a field goal. I mean, first touchdown, not first point.
First touchdown. Okay,
Yeah,
so
first touchdown.
you're saying they score a field goal on the second drive, and then they
Yeah.
score a touchdown on the third drive.
Third drive,
Screen
yep.
pass to
Kenneth Walker.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's Nigel's take. I love it. All right, AJ, let's
So
hear it. What you got?
I saw a stat today. 10 out of 11 teams cover when they're 4.5 or worse as far as the spread. So, New England play great defense. Mike Vrabel, he's hungry for a Super Bowl. It's really hard for me to go against them. With that being said, Seattle's going to win. I'm with Nigel. I just think that defense is good. They're explosive on offense. It's hard to stop. And I'm gonna go with second drive dump. I love Kenneth Walker, but I'm just gonna mix it up. I think Kenneth Walker's a safe first touchdown, but I'm gonna go dump pass to AJ Barner from like the 5. Be their first touchdown.
I like that too.
But I am gonna have New England cover because of that stat. So I'm gonna stick to it. So let's go 23-20 Seattle.
I love it. Love it. Okay. All right. Well, y'all both pick Seattle, so I'm picking
Mr. Hedger bets.
That's why he let us go. He knew.
obviously. That's
Yeah,
why I had
right,
to. I had to
right.
let them
Smart,
go just to
smart,
make it,
smart.
because I just believe that for some reason in my head, I think like they are the underdogs going into this. I think it's going to be one of those matches where they're going to surprise you. Now, I do believe that they do have to play a damn near perfect game to beat them. So I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to play perfect. I think Drake May is just going to play lights out, which is kind of crazy and not very logical of me to think because of what's happened in the playoffs so far and what he's done. But I think it's going to happen. Patriots are going to beat the Seahawks, and I think it's going to be 20-17, and I think the Patriots don't score the first touchdown. I think Seahawks score on the first drive because everyone's going to be, and it's going to be JSN scoring the first drive, and it's going to be probably, I think, either the first set of downs or the second set of downs. So it's going to happen fast, and they're going to be a little shell-shocked. I think that's what's going to happen. So, all right, Danny D. Can't forget about you, big dog. What you riding with?
Chase, the game When I think about the Super Bowl, I think of Drake May. And I want to say really quickly, I have met people from where he's from. These people are killers. They are cold hearted. I know that he is not going to fold under the pressure.
I love it.
I know that Hunter Henry is getting the first touchdown. Script just came in, and it's going to be 31-28 Patriots.
31-28 Pats. And you said Hunter Henry
First
gets the
touchdown.
first touchdown.
They're going to go up, and then at halftime, Seahawks are going to be up, and then Patriots are going to come back.
I love it. I love it. It's going to be a great game.
Honorable
I live to
mention.
amuse.
Honorable
Go ahead.
mention. My girlfriend said that Seahawks are going to win.
Ooh, that's tough. Tough honorable mention because you guys are going to be watching the Super Bowl. I'm assuming together.
Yeah.
Oof, that's going to be a tough one. Well, hopefully you're going to put your money where in the right place for sure. I don't know what happened to Live to Amuse. I think we just lost him.
Looks like he's probably getting a Big Mac at McDonald's.
Back again with the Mickey D's. Oh man,
McDonald's, please sponsor us. McDonald's, please sponsor us.
That'd be huge.
Lifetime of Mickey D's. That's all I need, bro. Been on this weight loss journey and just an unlimited life supply of Mickey D's. But let's there we go. Got you back. Live to Amuse. All right, just in time. What are we rocking with? What's the money looking like? What is actually going to happen? Because I know you got those guys up there on speed dial.
Not for this game. This is all off the top on this one. I've had 2.5 to 3 weeks to prepare for the outcome of this game. Now, let's go through the odds. Okay. So far, and this again is straight through Pickett. So all the information I'm giving you is all through people that use Pickett or have their account linked to it, whatever the case may be. I'm sure it's going to be way more than this as well. But currently, there is about $7.6 million in this game already. And of course, when game day comes, you guys already know it's going to be even more than that. I would probably assume about 15 to 20 million will be going through this game in circulation. Let's just say.
Wow.
Now,
That's some cash.
Which raises questions. What's going to happen? Let's find out. We got 76% of the money line on Seahawks. Makes the most sense. They are the favorites. Minus 200 to be exact. Really minus 215. And then we have the New England Patriots as plus 200 underdogs. The spread sitting at plus 5.5. And then the over-under total is at 46.5. So pretty high-scoring game if you ask me. You know, both teams scored about 20, 24 each. It could even be a replica of the last game when they matched up, a 28-24. And that'll still hit the over, if you want to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the spread, majority of people, 59 to almost 60% of people, think that Seahawks will cover the spread. I don't hate that. That makes sense. And then 61% of the people, of the public, are on the under for this game.
Okay.
They do not think this is going to be a high-scoring game. They think it's going to be a defense on defense. They probably think that Drake May, this is his first go-round. He won't show out. Well, who's to say? No one knows until it happens. But my prediction, the Seahawks going to take it all, man. It is what it is. The Seahawks winning the whole thing. The Seahawks winning the whole thing. Now, what I would want to see personally is I would like to see Drake May. As Charlotte repping, North Carolina repping.
CLT,
and
baby.
Honestly, my eyes on him to get MVP. That would be sick. But I think this is going to be one of those spots where it was like a Joe Breezy. Made the Super Bowl, got a massive fan base. You know, if you think about it, even to this day, like a Joe Burrow, people still stand behind him. I'm one of those guys. I love Joe Breezy. And I think Drake May is going to show out. He's going to step up in ways that no one even thought, and I think he's going to gain a lot of respect. I think he's going to gain a lot of respect with people that didn't respect him before. A lot of people that looked at his record and said, "Oh, he played a slow, a season, or not good enough teams, or had a weak, schedule." But I think he's going to prove to people this game that he's worth the conversations of being one of the guys in an MVP talk for at least this year. Now, will he replicate it next year? We'll see. But I think he's going to shot in a game where he's really going to give. He's going to have people look at him saying, "All right, okay, I like this guy. I think this is going to be that." But I think the Seahawks are just a little too tough, man. I really do. Just one of those things. It's just we've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks. Defense wins championships, man, and Seahawks just have the better defense. They just do. It's just reality of it. Sam Darnold's been here. He has the experience. He has the players. And honestly, like when it comes down to it, I think the Patriots just need a little bit more juice, maybe a little bit more addition, and I think that it's going to come in the next year. But the cool thing is, with the Patriots making the Super Bowl, and then also gaining the momentum, it's going to want players to go here. It's going to want them to go to this team. I think this is going to be the year, or next year will be, where all the Patriots fans are going to come out of hiding. They're going to throw away their Chiefs jerseys because that's where they went. Let's just be real.
Yep.
They're going to throw those away in the closet because who are the Chiefs now? No one knows. So they're going to throw those in the closet. They're going to dust off their little Patriots jerseys, put them back on, and they're going to rep back for the next 5 to 10 years as long as they keep Drake May in good spirits. So I think this is going to be the start of something that was always there. And I think it's going to ignite that fire again. But I'm sorry, Drake Mogul May, I don't think he's going to take the game. I think it's going to honestly be very close, however. I do think the Patriots have a chance to cover. That's looking at the money line, like looking where the money's going. I can see them covering. But to be honest with you, I thought it would be kind of, not a blowout, but like a touchdown and a half type of win, in my opinion. I do think it's going to be a high-scoring game, though. I am 100% against the public. The public's on the under for this game. I think this game might be a 28-24, a 30 to the 24. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. And again, I think this is going to be a game where people start respecting Drake May. So that's what I'm looking at in this game here.
Well, then who scores first and how? Which team scores first and how?
I didn't get word of that. Let me see if I.
Let's go off the dome, off the top of the noggin.
Why you think on that? I love the point you made about this Super Bowl being similar to the Rams and the Bengals from a couple years ago, because I think both teams are in a similar spot to where they are. So I love that point. That's a good analogy. And we all know how that game ended. Defense, Aaron Donald made a sack on the end to seal that game for the Rams. So I like that point.
I think it's going to be close, man. I think it's going to be close. I thought it was going to be a blowout, but like just looking at where the numbers are, and then also just like where everything's riding, I can see the Patriots covering. My favorite play would honestly, if I were to give you guys like a play, I would honestly say Patriots plus 7.5, maybe plus 9.5. You want to be extra safe, and the game to go over 45.5, maybe 44.5. That's probably
getting first touchdown.
It's probably like plus 150 or so. First tutty, Stephon Diggs.
Hey.
Oh God! What are you talking about?
Everyone was like, "Hey, you better put that money on it because watch it happen. Watch it get the first CD."
I need you to clip that when it hits.
Stephon Diggs. All right, Danny D. What are we looking at? Long shots. Let's make us some
Right.
money.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
want some long money, Dan.
Here we go. First, I looked through my bets for the Super Bowl and I picked my favorite one based on it wasn't a crazy long shot. This one still has a chance to hit. So it's plus 4,298. So $10 gets you 439. We got Kenneth Walker, 2 touchdowns. He's done it before. I think in big games he'll do it. Hunter Henry, touchdown. We got Drake May and Sam Darnold, both for 250 passing yards. And then we got JSN for 70-plus yards. So a nice 4-legger, safe, a little aggressive, but it gets you a nice return. $10 to 439. I think Kenneth Walker's getting 2. I think Hunter Henry's getting in. I think Drake and Sam are both getting 250. And JSN is getting 70 yards. That's our long shot for the night.
I like it. All right. Well, that I'll throw that in there. So I'll post it on the video and everything. But other than that, let's tune into that Super Bowl. Let's cheer on the Pats. Let's go, baby. Carolina boy. Nah, but shout out the Hornets also. I wanted to shout out the Hornets because they've been
They are
getting the
balling.
dubs. So,
Rolling.
hey, shout out the freaking Hornets, man. And it is a good time to be a Charlotte
Look at the
fan,
city,
dude.
man. Look at the city. Look at the city.
We're coming together. It's looking good for us. And obviously, check out Bet Leveling, Live to Amuse. He's got some great bets. They're covering the NBA over there. I don't know too much about all that good stuff, but you guys tune in over there and get some win some money with the NBA bets coming up because I know that season goes until what is it, June, July? Is typically the NBA
All-Stars coming
season.
up in the next couple of weeks.
All-Stars,
All-Star comes
okay.
up.
Yeah. And
and,
they just got done with that in-season tournament. What was it called? Was
yeah,
it
that was a
the
couple
Cup?
months ago. Yeah.
Oh, it was a couple months ago.
But
Whoops.
yeah, we're doing really good, man. Up 50 units in the past 3 days. You know, unit size, you play with $10, you're up 500. Play with 20, you're up 1,000. Last 3 days,
Boom.
we're up 50 plus units. So come join the action. And
You gotta check it out, man. You got a Discord and everything. No excuses to not winning these bets. And also, shout out Dubby Energy Caffeine. You guys chase the game, all caps, one word, discount 10%. Also, shout out Altura. And I think I'll salute y'all. We'll tune in next Tuesday to recap the Super Bowl, talk about the draft, talk about upcoming events. Danny D, AJ, Live to Amuse, and Nigel. I salute y'all. Triple, quadruple salute. Y'all have a good night. Stay
Yes, sir.
warm. It's a cold world out there.